on the inside of you. And so this woman, as she talks with the master back and forth, she tries to get a little smart with him, and she said, well, if you got that kind of water, then you ought to give me that water so I don't have to keep coming back and forth to this well. See, she was thinking in the physical and the natural, but Jesus was talking in the spiritual. He wanted her to understand that in order to have this kind of water, there has to be a transformation that has to take place in your life. He wanted her to understand that this is a kind of water that you can't get from a well. You can only get it from being in the right kind of relationship with the Lord through God and Jesus Christ. In fact, Jesus began to talk to this woman. He began to tell her, he began to witness to her about the type of water and the spiritual transformation. And so what happens is they began to get in a conversation about the past. They began to talk about the prophecy. They began to talk about worshiping. And Jesus reminds her, he lets her know it doesn't matter whether or not you worship in the mountain or someone else, but those that worship the Lord must worship him in spirit and in truth. And so what Jesus does is he cuts across the field. Yeah, he cuts to the chase. He asks her a question. Do you really want to receive salvation? Yeah, do you really want to know who the Messiah is? And she says to him that our foreparents and our forefathers have told us that the Messiah will come. And Jesus looks the woman straight in the eyeballs and he says to her, lady, woman, I am the Messiah. And I want you to know, my brothers and my sisters, that day, that woman accepted Jesus Christ as her Lord and her Savior. She ran back into town. And I want you to know when she went back to town, she did not go back the same way she came. And I think I need to tell somebody that whenever you meet Jesus, you can't stay the same. Transformation has to take place in your life. Here this woman, as she goes back witnessing, she goes back shouting, she goes back screaming. She leaves her water pots at the well. And she goes and she tells them to come and see a man. Oh, I ain't talking about just any man. I'm talking about the man Christ Jesus. And my brothers and my sisters, I want to back up right there. And I want to go back and I want to look at some of these walls that Jesus helped to knock down. You see, first of all, what Jesus does is he knocks down the wall of racism. Yeah, Jesus is not afraid to deal with racism. I want you to know that racism exists in Jesus' time and in Jesus' day. And I want you to know that racism still exists today. We've come a long way. But we still have a long way to go. We don't have any problem talking about sports. And we don't mind talking about politics every now and then. But we got an issue about talking about race. We like to sweep it under the rug. We like to pretend like it does not exist. But I want you to know that if Jesus dealt with race, then you and I ought to be able to deal with it as well. We need to understand that there are different types of racism. There's personal racism, there's institutional racism, there's cultural racism, there's structural racism. But I want you to know that racism is racism. Yeah, racism is wrong. It's a sin to think it's better than another. We have to understand that we are all God's children. God loves us. Look and see us on the outside. You just see the color of our skin. But God looks on the inside. God looks at our heart. In fact, the Bible says, how can we say we love God? We have not. We hate our brothers and our sisters because of race. And in fact, the Bible reminds us that we're called to love not just some people, but we're called to love everybody. Love people that look like us. Love people who don't look like us. You see, this woman was not a Jewish woman. This woman here in our text was a Samaritan woman. And you and I have to understand that in those days and in those times, Jews had no dealing with the Samaritans. Matter of fact, they looked down on the Samaritans. Called the dogs. They thought that they were the scum of the earth. But look at Jesus. Yeah, Jesus bucks the. He's not afraid to go across some racial lines. See, Jesus does it intentionally. He goes to this woman who is a Samaritan woman. Jesus talks to this woman regardless of her race, regardless of the color of. And I want you to know, my brothers and my sisters, that God is calling for us to tear down some walls. Yeah, God is calling for us to reach across the aisle, to reach across to people who don't look like us. Yeah, God is calling for us as a church, individually and collectively, to reach out to other folks. The church is not just for some people, but the church is for all people. The church is not just for some races, but it's for all races. Matter of fact, Luther King Jr., the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who once said that Sunday morning can be the most segregated and racist hour of the whole week. Yeah, we need to understand that he's calling for us. He tears down the walls to reach across the aisles to other people who don't look like us, who are from a different race and a different ethnicity. But not only does he tear down the walls of racism, I want you to know that Jesus tears down the walls of sexism. Yeah, look, if you will, here it is. He reaches out to this woman. You have to understand that Jesus is a Jewish man. He's a rabbi. And Jewish men did not speak to women who were in public, who were not their wives. In fact, women were treated as property and second-hand citizens. But look at Jesus. He breaks down the walls of sexism. He doesn't judge somebody because of their gender. No, but he looks at her not because she's a woman, but he looks at her as a potential child of God. He looks at her as a sister in Christ. Matter of fact, Jesus doesn't treat her like a second-hand citizen. He doesn't call her out of her name. He doesn't call her